Man. Ladies and gentlemen, man. We got the one and only right here, man. Black G's, man. Shout that shit out, man. What's going on?
What up with y'all out there, man? Y'all already know, man. Your boy Black G's, man. Don't get shot, gang. Gloucester, stand the fuck up.
585, man.
585 shit, man.
It's
we here.
Like a hidden gem, man. It's crazy, man. Niggas don't know, man. My niggas
don't
know, man.
Listen, they know. But now right here is the real awakening. A lot of these other guys, they out there with the music or whatever, but these guys are not the face of Gloucester.
Right.
We have to know the difference between guys who was just pretending and from the guys who really living what they spitting and telling the truth behind this, because that's the problem now. We got guys just going for anything. And then now that waters down, they part of the music, not ours, because we gonna stay solid on how we rocking. Feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
You feel like, as of right now, though, man, how you got into music? Like, how did you get into music, man? Like,
well, music always been in the household anyway. I came up from the DJs like K-Rock the Great.
Mm-hmm.
From being in the fucking in the projects in the room with Copycat Killer. We got these are guys, we can say G Nice.
Mm-hmm. You have locally too? But that's you talking about cats from the city
talking
and locally.
Guys.
Oh, locally.
I'm talking more locally.
Okay.
I'm talking about the guys that I was inspired by. These is the guys who was making the beats, and we had a thing that was created that was great. Same way when we got on your record, and we collabed with me and the Young God, and that that came out beautiful.
Right.
So that's the same kind of way that situation ended up happening. Also, you know what I mean.
And that collaboration was dope, because from the studio, y'all went straight to the video. Then I looked at the video. I'm like, as me being a director, I'm like, man, let's get some more scenes. Let's do some more.
Right.
Can we do more? And still, it's crazy, because I'm like, yo, can we do more with it? Because the song was just so like, it was so raw.
Yeah, it was
at the
so
time,
raw.
It was just put together like.
Yeah, the song definitely was on another type of highs.
It was
type of record.
I caught a high recording, like, yo, I'm high already recording, because it's just
powerful.
Everything was natural in there.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Real
authentic
natural.
and official, natural, yeah.
You know what I mean? Who like, what would you say, like, influencing you right now to, like, as far as inspired you, to make music? Who inspired you, like, to make music and shit like that?
Once again, I don't know if you brung it up or whatever, but my man, this kid named Face, rest in power to that brother though.
Mm-hmm.
Milton Scott, that this guy.
Shout out to Milton.
Shout out to him for sure. Rest in power. That's the first guy. Yeah, definitely clap it up for him. Yeah. Big up, my nigga Face.
Yeah, definitely, man. Damn,
for sure.
That's dope.
So, that brother, what he came when he came out, and he was, he started laying down his music, and I heard him, we in the playground in the projects, and he came, man, started banging on the slide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm young, real young at this time, and I'm talking like, shit, I'm saying at least like 8. This nigga came out with a song. He was like, yo, buck, shoot him down. I don't want nobody else to hear these sounds. This here is a private affair. Anybody step in my path, I dare. Yeah. Because I'm going to shoot him down. Buck, shoot him down. Yeah, so shout out, yo, nigga, that's definitely a moment of silence for my nigga Face, man. Milton Scott,
Speaking of that,
that was his shit.
That's crazy.
That was the record. That was the song that changed my life.
Damn.
I would have to say that.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that did it. That was it for me.
Speaking of that type of
Yeah.
music, what type of music you typically make though? What type of music you typically create when you in the booth? Like, yeah, you in the booth. What type of music you really do? Like somebody say, yo, this is his type of lane. That's your lane.
See,
What's your lane?
Is
What's
it?
your lane in this music?
See, my lane can go anywhere, but simply that I stay in the pocket of this is just real authentic. This is you can't duplicate this. This can't be if you looking for a man to tell you a whole bunch of lies and play a whole bunch of games on the record. Don't listen to Black G's. You know, if you want to look in the mirror and see your own truth and face your own reality, now you want to listen to Black G's. This is the music for you.
Okay.
You know, ain't no lies and games being played on none of my records.
So, I mean, I'm gonna ask you this question as far as your creative process. What is it like though? So, how is your creative process like? How you get to create these typical records that you are making? What's your creative process on that?
Well, I'm big on energy, so whenever
the vibe got to be right.
the vibe got to be right. Some guys I wouldn't even charge you a dime if the vibe and the energy is there. I think that why have you as the customer and why me be the hustler? Why we can't just
speaking of that. Speaking of that, as far as collaboration, who would you collaborate with? As far as, because I know you just collaborated with Cold Red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean. I know you did it off Love.
Definitely off Love. Shout out Cold Red.
So
yeah, it's like, Love. Mm-hmm.
As far as who you collaborating with, though, who would you most likely would like to collaborate with? Like, you know what I mean?
You know, I can't really say that because I'm with my guys,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but timely and also I do favors for sure. I ain't that type of guy. I want to see everybody grow.
Right.
You know what I mean? I work with whatever, but I can't really say, you know, that there's somebody that I would be eager to work with at this point.
Like right
anyway.
now, who you want to work with right now at this point?
I can't
collaborating wise. In the game, and locally. You want to shout somebody out, it don't matter.
Well, Scarface, Brad Jordan, you know, I have to get a record done with him. Me and him, we got to get one in because, you know, he's another one that I respect as spitting and storytelling of a real situation. And, you know, when you hear it, you can know and understand that, okay, this is where I come from, or this is what I know, or this is what I've been through. Right. You know, anyone, you get that vibe and that energy when you hear the brother. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I mean, speaking of, I must think about shows. Like, as far as you opening up for any artist, would you open up for any artist as far as doing a show right now? Like, would you say, yeah, I'm going to take my time and just go open up for somebody, help them? Like, would you be the opening act of a show?
Well,
would you open up for an artist?
Well, I'm never too prideful, and it depends on the energy, once again, of the person that I'm dealing with, because I don't have no problem as being a team player to put myself to the side to allow to be a lending hand to a brother that I would say that I respect.
Well, think about it like this. You know how somebody come to a show, right? And the opener of the show never really get they respect, or they, oh yeah, I remember that opener.
Okay.
They always remember whose show it is. Like, say if you go open up for Gotti, or you go open up for Jay-Z, or whoever, go open up for Benny the Butcher.
Right.
You go do that, right? But they all, some people say it's a need thing for artist development.
Right.
But is it really a smart thing for you to do as an artist coming up or on the come up that need the most shine and that need them ticket sales and all that? Not just to go open up for somebody, but literally, I said, it's more or less of a, I feel like it's a 50-50 thing with it, because it's like,
I think
you got to do it.
Yeah, it still depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I would say, because like I said, you never know who you might befriend and who might befriend you, and then now y'all have a different uh, reasoning besides finances or anything. Because like I said, in this industry is very tricky.
Right.
You'll come in and you will be a payer if you start introducing yourself as this. You know what I'm saying? This is free game for them out there right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You start coming, hey, listen, this is what I got, this is what I got. All right, now it's a difference if you saying, brother, I'm gonna come and we gonna help. I'm gonna put in with
On the
what you
show.
already doing.
Yep.
I want to help get
do
in
that.
with you instead
I like
of
that. I
you
like
feel
that.
me?
I like that more.
That's
of
the energy more of I'm coming in and for your help, I'm paying you for your help. That removes the friendship immediately.
Oh, okay.
Because
now I see what you're saying.
This is more of a business now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is more of a business now.
Let me ask you a question though. If you wasn't doing music, if you wasn't doing music right now, what would you be doing? Like as far as your life right now, man. Like I'm thinking, like fuck the music. You said fuck the music. You wake up every day, you still Black G's, but you ain't
the
doing
music. I can never say fuck the music.
I'm just saying, what if you was in that situation before? You saying it could never happen.
Nah, because if the music go, I go. It's over. The gig is
what
up.
would you be doing though? You got other shit going on.
I got all kind of shit going on, but the theme song to this never ending story starts with the music.
Right.
We gotta get that out there, for sure. Now, in the mix of that, we got Big Mama Rose groceries now. 759 North Clinton. Let's get a clap up or something for that right there, man. Big Mama Rose, man.
Big Mama Rose. Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy because I seen you hit the rate. I seen you hit the motherfucking TV and you giving out food and shit. And I said, damn, cuz
absolutely. Yeah, gotta give back.
I'm saying,
you gotta support the people that support you.
Yeah.
See, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
We go through changes and we wonder, like, okay, well,
that's dope.
Why the unity ain't unfolding the right way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we realize you're not supportive of everybody else's situation, but you're going to expect the support.
You're right.
We know how this go.
Yeah.
That'd be the same old revolving door.
So you feeling like that's how Rochester is right now? We don't respect, or not even say we respect one another, but we do. We do earn our respect. Right. But we don't support one another enough. Is that what you're saying right now?
Well, right now, I would say before, yes. Now, we have a more understanding, and a lot of the brothers is supporting. Everybody's supporting. I'm one of the ones. Listen, I did a record, and I put 50 guys, upstate guys, on this record.
That's
50 guys.
That's tough.
Doing, and I mean, the record is maybe like 50 minutes, 45 minutes, but you got, some real heavy hitters on there. But this is just to know that we definitely got unity in the 585. You know what I mean? Gloucester, because, sometimes people may paint a different picture and say, well, this person ain't vibing with him. He's not vibing. That's all good, too. You can get into that. But the best part is every man, when we dealing with what we the heart of the music here and what we standing for in this town.
Right.
We all got to do our thing in the capacity. And if we do come together, hey, that work too.
Right.
But if not,
get these venues going, get these venues popping.
Absolutely.
Speaking of venues, you know what I mean? Let's say, what's the last venue, or what was your favorite venue that you performed at, man? What's your last venue that you performed at? What was your last show that you did, man?
The last show I did a whole tour, and I did maybe like six shows for that. It was set up for like 15 joints, and this was the off papers tour because I had got off parole. So when I got off parole, I'm like, well, damn, what name the tour? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the Off Papers tour. So I did them joints, but before that, my very last show, shout out to my boy Mark, you know, my boys, the Roots, you already know. They're my guys. He had his birthday party.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he had a couple of us. He had a nice lineup. He called me over. Said, you know, I need you, you know, to come and do a set. You know, I came and did my thing, you know. Shout out to my boy Mark. Yeah. So that's the very shout out to Mark. It's a real one right there.
Let me ask you a question though, as far as you got any up and coming shows coming up now? You putting something together now?
But yeah, I got a few good things going on. Well, actually, February 10th, you know, that's what, a couple days coming up. I got the listening party.
That's
dope.
That's dope.
And that's going to be nice.
Building over there?
Yeah, downtown. We're going to have that downtown over there. No, it's not going to be on State. It's going to be on Main Street.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I got the tickets right here.
Definitely leave a couple for me, man. You know what I mean? So I can bring my lady with me. Something.
Hey, yo, but
right
there.
Definitely. Hey, it's crazy, though, because I just want to ask you another question, though. It's like the internet and how you think it impact with the music business. How you think that should impact the music, the internet? Because right now, back in the day, you know how it used to be. Y'all used to have to come out, sign them records, sign them, get them fans and win them over. You had to be in their face.
You had to be up close and personal. Yeah.
And then the promotion actually was more sensational because when somebody got a magazine, they really cherished that.
Right.
Just like you buying sneakers out the magazine. That was big. That was big for dope boys, too.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. You buying shit that ain't nobody got on the block. Nobody got them damn red Nikes on the block, nigga. Only you do. Think about it. That's what the magazines changed the game for a lot of people. So with that being said, like I said, what you think about that, you know what I mean, the internet and how it impact the music industry, though? How you think that shit is impacting it? Are you using it to make an impact?
At first, I'm still old school with it, but now, you have to understand, you have to change with the times, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you change your delivery as far as your music go. When we talking strictly, internet purposes, because like you said, you mentioned the way we used to do it back then, that done changed. Now you could be in one room and push a button, and now you go and viral, millions and millions of people. Man. You feel me? And
TikTok.
Right. So I think it's a good tool to showcase, where your talent is, besides having to be on a major label, on a higher scale, or or next to a celebrity, or sell your soul to have to get your music heard. I think the internet made it great, especially for the kids coming up who really don't know the game,
right,
and don't have to worry about the people really getting in their business, or whatever,
right.
You know what I mean? They can go and once again push that button, get on there, and play their beat, put their original music out there. Because I'm definitely encouraging people. Do the original music.
Do your thing.
I
respect that. I respect that, man. I mean, if you could change anything in the music industry, man, what would be that one? What would it be, and what's next for you? You know what I mean, on that end. If you could change anything in the music industry, what would you do? And what's next for you as far as your next big move for Black G's on that end?
What would I change? That's a good one. What would I change in the music industry?
What you think need to change? It's a lot of things, man. You know how, I'm going to say something like this too. You know how they set up streaming and you work so hard to put the music together, but you only get pennies to cents to the fucking stream. And somebody don't stream your shit about 11,000 times or 12,000 times. I feel like every stream should deserve $1. I think I should get $1 per stream, my nigga. Fuck
I think that
we need to fight.
They definitely
for independent artists.
You talking the labels?
We talk about we fighting against the labels, streaming companies.
Right.
We fight because it's somebody that made
I would say 50-50.
It's somebody that made that decision to say, hey, we're going to give them pennies to the dollar. Come on, man. I'm an artist. I'm a producer too.
Right.
And I feel like you should be getting more for your creativity because you can't really put a price on art.
That's
That's
true.
just all I'm gonna say.
You can't put a price on art.
That's all I can
definitely
say,
agree
man.
with that.
And that's what a lot of times out of 10 I get mad because that's the only thing I would change with the industry was, you know what I mean? Paying the independent artists more better. So that way when you do come in, you can say that you made some money.
I believe something
Even if-
something in there should be most definitely 50-50.
50-50, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. 50-50.
You know what I'm saying?
Because whatever
Because-
how much they getting for the streaming, if somebody signed up, you should
You
be
know what I
getting that
mean?
money. And if they playing your shit, you should be getting that money.
We speaking
Because
commercials,
it should
everything.
be something.
Absolutely.
Because we're not getting shit right now. We ain't getting nothing but cents to the penny, bro. And that shit is bad. It's a lot of artists that went homeless, sleeping under bridges. I don't try to do this shit,
This is
bro.
why, you know.
Everybody can't do this. That's
Right.
why they not us, and that's why we gonna keep doing this shit.
Yes. This
You
is
know what I'm
why, you know, I've been independent my whole career.
And I respect that.
You know, Don't Get Shot Entertainment, you know, that's been from day one. Definitely clap it up for that.
That's
Don't
your
Get
own
Shot
shit, man.
Entertainment,
That's your
baby.
own shit, man.
Don't Get Shot
Because at the
Entertainment.
end of the day, man, you know what I mean? They didn't want you to have that. Whoever was working against you, they didn't want you to have that.
No, absolutely.
Make sure you go LLC that and all that
Yeah,
gravy.
of course. That's all in there. It's flipped and bounced. Definitely. You know.
You know, that's the only thing that I'm trying to do to tell it like it is, man. It's crazy because they're like, oh,
Yeah.
LLC and I'm trying to do that. And
Yeah, all
take
my
a little
stuff
bit more.
is solidified. You know, they can't. You know, I wouldn't encourage nobody or to go that way and start using any of my music or doing anything because all your royalties and anything that you got coming for you will be coming to me.
Right. And
When all you had to do is give me a call
and talk to them.
and talk to me. Have a conversation.
Literally. Human
yeah.
being shit, man.
Yeah,
Niggas be forgetting that.
eat some eggs and some French toast and
I mean, let's get it.
let's get it going.
Let's get it done. Hey, what's the best advice you've been given as far as the music industry and with life in general, man? What's something that you can leave with people? You know what I mean? So something that they can grow in. Let me get that jewel.
Well, I'm gonna say
I need a real good jewel on that one, man. I need a jewel.
Shout out to Buck Wild. My man Buck Wild. Yeah. Digging in the crates. Buck Wild. That's my guy. So
Buck, what up?
shout out to Buck Wild, man. That's a real one right there. Gotta give him his. So I was doing a show. I think I was on a tour with Spesh, and I came off when I came off the stage because by this time, Buck he know who I am, and and I know who he is. We have developed a nice little relationship that I respect.
Right.
So I came off the stage. I pulled him to the side. I said, Buck, what's up? Yo, what's up, G? I said, so what you thought I could have did better with that performance right there? He's like, yeah, you gotta, I think probably the DJ.
You gotta have that connection with the DJ.
He's saying get a DJ. So, cause at that time, right, the DJ was playing my record.
Yeah. And walking away or some shit.
No. Because he's saying like deal with the DJ more, pretty much. Like get you a DJ that is yours.
Okay,
You like this is your DJ.
Right.
Like get a DJ who he like get you your DJ.
Get you a DJ that's rocking with you.
Get you a DJ. And that's who
Damn, that's
who you
big.
gonna
That's
rock
big.
with.
That's
That's your
big.
DJ. And I took that and like, wow, yeah, I like that.
I like that idea too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Get you a DJ that's gonna rock with you, man.
Get you a DJ, man.
I just like get you an engineer.
Free
get you a
game once
producer.
again, baby. Clap it up for that free game, baby. That's that free game again.
That is what
Get
it
you a
is,
DJ,
man.
young niggas.
Tell it like it is, podcast.
Tell it
man.
like it is, man.
Hey, we ain't here for no
I'm
reason.
here.
man.
You know what I'm saying? For real, for sure.
Hey, man. I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, I know everybody got their due diligence and what they've been through and all that. I mean, what's the most trouble you've gotten into, man? You got felony. I know you got F's on you got felonies or you went upstate. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the most trouble you can say. Like, man,
most
I ain't
trouble.
doing that. I ain't doing that shit. It's over. Even with a woman, I don't even. You know what I mean, domestic violence.
Damn. So the most trouble I would have to say is,
Something
so
that we could learn from.
I went up for a life bid and shit. So yeah, I was sentenced to a life bid off a crime, off a homicide I didn't even commit. Yeah, so I would say to the young kids out there, be careful about a reputation too. See, because a reputation could leads to incarceration.
Try to stand up and try to be.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you said.
So, be careful when you have that reputation, because you can be innocent, but your reputation, right, will lead you into incarceration.
Like, I gotta keep this reputation, man. I gotta stay up.
No, the reputation far as you might have been your name is popping. You got one of them everywhere you go. You know, they saying, oh yeah, they talking about you in the jails. They talking about you in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They talking about you in the bingo hall.
Right.
Nigga, in the barber shop.
Damn, okay. I see what you're saying.
You feel me?
I see what you're saying.
Right. And so now if you being a young man and now the police is talking about you.
Right.
12 talking about you now.
Because they want to figure out.
It's like you could be innocent for this, but you're most likely in the eyes of the enemy that's trying to convict you for whatever situation, right? That you don't have anything to do with, but still the reputation will lead to incarceration. Yeah.
That's dope.
You know?
That's crazy though, man. What's one message that you want to give to your fans, though? What's one message that you want to give to your fans while you here, man? You know what I mean?
I got the joint coming out Valentine's Day. So, to my fans, y'all know how we operate. And, and the name of that joint is Stay True and Don't Get Shot. You feel me? That's what I'm going to say to the fans. Stay true and don't get shot. That's the joint that's coming out Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Stay true and don't get shot.
Stay true and don't get shot. You can't, you can look at this thing in a couple different ways, because DGS stands for a few different things too that they don't understand. Right. But that's another story. But I just give you one thing that it does stand for also. Didn't God save? And that'll be a whole different episode that we'll have to talk about that.
That's deep though.
Yeah.
Didn't God save?
Yeah. Didn't God save?
Didn't God save?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, we appreciate you coming through, man. Chopping it up, man. Tell it like it is podcast.
Tell it like it is, baby. Thanks for having me, real nigga.
Black G's, man.
Yes, sir. Say that. Talk that.
That's what we gonna do, man. Hey, man, I appreciate it, though, man. Hey, yo, you can catch him on Instagram, Facebook,
yes, sir,
Twitter.
All that. Now, listen, I'm
Black G's. How you spell it for him?
Black, regular BLCK. You heard? G's, GEEZ. That's Instagram. You can find me on Facebook also. Raji, RAHGEE.
Okay.
You heard? Get at me. Then the Twitter, Black G's. We on all platforms also.
That's
check that next shit out. Come on down to the listening party also.
Yeah, we definitely.
That's lit. It's going down. February 10th.
You already know, my G.
Peace.